So we are back. Sorry about that. Had some internet issues, but hopefully that has been rectified. So, what I've missed, what you've all missed, is Matt going quickest. Second is Owen. And third is Jayor. So, let's make sure we have a clean qualifying. So riding on board with Jayor now. I think he's on a cooldown lap, but again, not quite sure because who knows, really, because I've been missing, you've all missed it as well. So as you see him heading down towards the end of the straight now, the car looks fairly balanced. Let's enjoy the sounds. Oh, he's sliding it there. Just managed to recover it, did Jayor. A very slippy looking lap at the moment. But Owen's now slipped down to third. Was he third? I feel like he wasn't. Well, Owen is third now. Of course he can score, just finish last in both these races, and in theory he'll still be in the lead, as I still appear to have network issues. As they all go into the pit. So let's lose that. So everyone's first runs in qualifying have been completed. And you can see it's Matt in first, second Jayor, and third is Owen. So this championship has been running for a few rounds now, and it's quite a good championship. It's shaping up to be quite close, as you can tell. And I did read out the standings earlier, but not quite sure when I got cut off. So we'll go through it again. We start off with Alpin Mutke, not here today, leading the championship. In second place is Orb King, which is Owen, as I know him. As you will know him now after I keep referring to him as Owen. Third is Spike Luke, who's not here today due to PS4 issues. Fourth is the Sawyer Clan. Fifth is Claudio. Sixth is Blocky. Seventh is Gogs27, who I believe is in this session, but just not taking part in qualifying, but I'm not quite sure. Next in the order, I forgot where we were, B618, then Brycey91, Matt, who could probably get a good result today, followed by Beaglestron93, Jayor, who I believe could be preparing to go back out for a nap now, Rich T Gaming, D Daniel82, and Liverpool FC 1754 taking up the bottom of the field. Of course, there is no team championship because they switch cars every week. So first car out is Jayor, like I said it would be, followed by Orb King. So can Jayor maintain this position? Can Owen overtake Jayor? We'll soon find out. Can Jayor take pole position? Never know. Owens appears to be making a gap now. Let's see what he can do. As Jayor is looking to open up his lap on very wide there. Here goes Jayor into the first corner now, down to third gear. We're to get the gear changes right into second gear, because they're slower than you think. Through the centre S, they're now down the back straight. Let's see what information we can get up. No, we don't want that. He's up to 180 miles per hour there. As you see Owen now closing him. How's he doing? Hits the apex quite nicely. It's really the battle between these two at the moment. As Matt has actually just started his quick lap as well, I believe. We don't really want to watch this all the way through. So Jayor in the middle sector now. Going to be the first out of these three to cross the line. Getting a bit tail happy there. Very wide again. But these cars are difficult to drive, the low downforce cars, especially if you've just been driving the high downforce 2017 cars. It's a difficult switch to get used to. So let's see what Jayor can do. Coming towards the line now. Can he improve his lap time? Quickest. Next up is Owen. What can he do? Can he go quicker? Let's have a look. Even quicker than both of them. So now Owen's looking like he's going to be in pole position. But of course now Matt could take that away again. Owen's retired from the session. That's the best he can do. Or has he crashed? No, it's the best he can do. Can Matt go any quicker? Make sure Jayor hadn't crashed then. Let's see. No, you can't. He heads into first corner now, right back on board with Jayor, because this is where the next car will be to cross. See, look at him keeping it nice and smooth throughout all the corners. Slightly wide of the apex, probably not the ideal line really. And here he comes now towards the line. Let's see what sort of lap time this is going to be. Quicker than Owen. And Matt is retired from session, so with that all done for the first race, Jayor will be on pole. We'll just enjoy him doing his little celebration lap. He could do some donuts if he really wanted to, but I doubt he will. So Jayor is on pole position for the first race. It's a good lap. He'll be proud of it. So finally we don't have to wait for him to go right round, which is always nice. See him parking up. Obviously not him, but the AI. So your grid for race 1: Jayor in pole position, followed by Orb King, Owen in second. Third is Matt. So should be a good race. Let's see race director. Any incidents happened? Speeding in the pit lane, warning. Oh, so you only get a warning. Interesting. In the qualifying, warning again. So Matt did cut a corner on his last lap. That's probably why he abandoned it. So if you're not aware of how this championship works, the weekend is made up of 2 races, both 25% race distance. Qualifying for the first race is short qualifying, which we just saw. Qualifying for the second race is one-shot qualifying, which we'll see in a minute. But this is the first of 2 races, so there's a possible 50 points on the table here in this whole weekend, which can make quite the difference in the championship, especially considering Alpu isn't here. So there's quite a lot of pressure on Owen. As we see them getting ready for the parade lap now. It's quite late in the evening, this race. And just gotta hope we all get through turn 1 okay. I mean, there's only 3 cars, so I'll say all of them get through turn 1 okay. Let's hope the 3 cars get through turn 1 okay. To Jayor. as he makes his way around. Let's have a look at his stats. Hasn't won a race in this league. His first race, in fairness, was last time out in Spa, where he finished 5th and 3rd, which was a good achievement. Owen, second in the championship, has a chance now to take his 6th victory, I think. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His 6th victory in this championship by winning here today. And Matt, who we see there, highest finishing position is 2nd, which he secured in Spain, and he also got 3rd in Spain as well, which I think was his one and only race so far. Yes, it was. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys go today. Obviously, the last race is in high downforce cars, and I always say it's quite the difference in low downforce cars. There's always something to watch out for. As you see them making their way now towards the front of the grid, ready to start race 1. This gyro slows the grid right down. Packed grandstand to see 3 cars. 18 lap race. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go eventually. Looks like a good start by Gyro, who keeps the lead. He has to go defensive. He's going 2 defensive, and that's Matt into 1st from 3rd, and Owen's taking 2nd now. Oh, and Gyro spun. He spun, and he's in the wall. That is not a good start. Let's see how Owen can get past. Well, I wasn't really sure to them, didn't I? Let's see if Owen now can capitalise on Matt here. As he approaches now at the end of back straight. Owen should be happy with 2nd. Obviously, he always wants to win because that's who he is, but 2nd will be good enough in this race for him. You see how Gyro's going along. A really damaged front wing there now by Gyro. He'll be kicking himself for that start line mistake. Let's see how Owen's getting along now, only 7/10 behind Matt. See how much he can gain through this section of corners as I try to load up the comments on this video. So Jayor has just said he is on the wheel for the first time, so that could show us why he made a slight mistake as Owen gets really close in behind Matt. Of course, Owen is on a controller, I believe. Not quite able to make it past Matt. Jayor's had to come into the pits, and he'll be quite the way back now. Front wing change going on. Where does this leave him? Nice graphics there, thank you Codemasters for your brilliant game. So Owen and Matt are going to be battling now for the next 16 laps to try and take victory here. It's a shame there's only 3 people. But is that Matt going wide? I thought it was for a second, but it wasn't. No, it was, but it didn't have that much of an effect. And Owen's going to get a really good run out of this corner now, getting it slipstream all the way down this main straight, even though it's not very straight, but you get what I mean. Can he make enough time up? Not quite. He's taking it down the back straight now. The thing that Owen's got to remember is he doesn't need to win. He's staying with him, which is the main thing, really closing up on Matt now. How's Jayor doing? Taking it steady by the look of it, and though his gap's slightly wide, he runs wide the corner. Keeps it together though, just lost quite a bit of time though, I believe. Yeah, he's losing as he goes down the straight. And only now picks up the slipstream, but it's way too late. He'll be way too far back now to make a move into the first corner. Using all the track as they turn into the centre rest there. I believe Matt may have just ridden out the storm from Owen, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Just following his every move, making sure he doesn't get too far away. Jayor sets the quickest lap just to reaffirm that he does have pace. Is Owen going to be any closer on this lap? No, the gap's getting bigger if anything. Yeah, I think the gap's growing, so that's effectively my job over for the day. As Matt sets the fastest lap of the race. It's Owen. Can't get any closer. Lap 5 of 18. As Owen goes slightly wide. Touching the grass, doesn't seem to have done much. Jayor now riding on board with really good and competitive in the main league at the moment. Jayor, I believe he's taken some wins. Let's have a look how he does in the main league. I clicked on the wrong thing. To Jayor in the main league, racing for Haas. Didn't race the whole season. Just had a race win back in Italy. Second place in Singapore. Didn't get any points last time out. Have to think about a minute if he'd actually raced. Probably didn't because he's quite competitive. But he did get third place in Japan. So, very good driver is Jayor. As we see, Owen's falling further and further back, and he's got a 3-second time penalty. Owen has for multiple corner cutting. So any chance of victory would have said is slipped away, to be honest. Owen, the most successful driver in our championship. 5 main league titles. The only multiple champion at the moment in our league. Hoping to make it 6 championships this year, Owen is. Make it 7 if you include this one, but hoping to make it 6 main league championships. So let's see how people are doing for fuel, shall we, and expose them. I don't know, some people sometimes look at my stream, so Owen's currently running in rich revs and got quite a lot of fuel left, whereas Matt is running in rich revs and he's got quite a lot of fuel left. He's just put down the standard, so he's using rich revs in the straight. Yeah, so interesting, they're both using tactics for the fuel, which I didn't realise people actually did. I always thought it was too complex. So look, Owen should slip into rich revs now. Is that Matt having an issue? He's left the session. He's had an issue. Matt has lost connection. What has happened there? Drama. Gifted the victory to Owen there. What has happened to Matt? I think it's just a connection issue. Is he back? Nope, he's not back. What has happened to Matt? This is the last thing that Alpu would want, because this means that Owen will take the championship lead. So, what has happened to Matt? This is very nice and handy for Owen, but it does mean we're down to 2 cars now, which is frustrating. Yes, I thought Alpu would be the person who commented and said he wasn't very happy with it. So, can Matt rejoin the session? Because if you're quick enough, you can rejoin. I'll be polite and send him an invite if I can. Manage session preferences. Can I send him an invite? I cannot send him any invites. Maybe it's on race settings. No. Oh, it looks like I can't send him. If anyone sees invite to session, if I'm being silly, please comment. But I've tried. He can join off the friends tab if he is watching, but I doubt he is watching, which is unfortunate. So we'll just ride on board with Owen. We'll just turn the lap data off. Pretty much that on qualifying, shouldn't it? I just received a comment. I shall look at it. It's not possible to do that in game. Thanks, Alpu. So, hope everyone's enjoying the race. I'm sure Owen is leading out front. So I've got another couple of comments. Why do I keep closing the stream? I should just keep the comments open now, really. So, Matt has just commented saying, your CBAs is the game. I agree, Matt. I completely agree. I mean, it is quite the broken game at the moment. If you tried rejoining through the friends tab, so I had to do, and I lost connection. Very frustrating. But at the moment, you're still running in second, Matt. So you've got that to be happy about. As Jayor obviously is going to set about trying to overtake you, but we'll wait and see. I can see why I keep closing this now, because I lose internet speed if my phone's streaming at the same time as I'm streaming. So I'll close that. Owen now leading the way. It's reduced field. We have had about up to 10 people in this league, but as it approaches the end of the season, as all racing leagues, you always struggle to fill them up. But if you are interested in racing in this league, let us know, and you can join us as soon as the next race. I've got to love these onboard shots for these old cars. I know they're trying to recreate them now in modern Formula 1, but it just doesn't look the same, does it? Oh, it will be. Oh, I'm joining. Yeah. Owen will be so happy now with how his race is going. Wins this race, he leads the championship by 1 point. That'll probably be Alpu commenting going, no, I don't want him to lead the championship by 1 point. Let's have a look. It's like actual Formula 1, it's that boring, isn't it? Oh, that's a shame. We'll make sure we invite you again before the next race. Well, I will anyway. So I hope everyone's enjoying their weekends. Le Mans 24 hours is currently on. Unfortunate that Alonso's car broke down, isn't it? But happens. It didn't break down, I bet everyone panicked. All you Alonso fans out there. I'm just gonna let the cars do the talking, as Jayor is actually, in fairness, quickly approaching Matt. I think he's going to take him. I mean, he's got 6 laps to do it, but he'll probably just go straight through him. There we go, and that's Matt taking 2nd place. I say Matt takes 2nd, that's Jayor up to 2nd place, if I did say, yeah. You know what I mean. There was a big crash about 20 minutes ago though, wasn't there? Let's have a look in the comments. It broke down the mate. No, it didn't. I was just winding you up, Alp. At least I don't think it did. Not really much more I can say is there at the moment, so I'll just let you sit and enjoy some really cool camera angles of Owen driving along. If I missed the finish, I'm sorry, but Owen in the pits. Owen into the pits. I'm guessing he just had a bit of spare time, so he thought he'd jump into the pits. Could be a risky strategy. I wasn't expecting him to pit this race. And slow pit stop? I want to say slow pit stop. Joe, don't think he's going to trouble with the leader at all. Not a chance, is it? Really? No. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? I can see why everyone's not watching anymore. Well, this is lovely, isn't it? 2 laps to go. Owen's in the lead. I mean, I know my job is to make these races interesting, but it can't be asked. It's the truth. So, let's have a look. Is fastest lap an option? We want fastest laps, don't we? Because this is what Owen's going for, let's be honest. So, let's ride on board now to approach his first corner down. Third, second, third. Keep sitting third. Keeping the gear changes nice. Trey just set an even quicker lap time for Owen to go beat the 10th down off his best in the first sector as he goes really wide now. Avoids the grass to come back on very wide. So that's this lap. For quickest lap attempt gone. Although he wasn't in rich revs, I don't think. I wasn't looking, he's in lean now. So I guess he's going to be saving the fuel up just for one last proper attempt at this fastest lap. Here he goes. Opening lap now, so breaking down into the first corner. The third probably could have gone down into second to turn, rotate the car a little bit more, but fourth, fifth, sixth down the back straight. He's up on his best time, but not as quick as Joe was in that first sector. Really nice line through there, down into second for this corner. Hugs it quite nicely. No, I'd say with the way Owen's steering's going, it could now be on a steering wheel. Tenth up, still not enough to beat the fastest lap Joe, I don't think, but we'll wait and see as he crosses the line. But he is about to take victory though, isn't he? As he comes around the final corner to win and lead the Classic Championship. Did he beat his time? No, he went quicker. Oh, he didn't even go quicker. But he does lead the Classic Championship now with that race win, with Joe coming across the line in second there. So, good race all round. I'll say good race all round. Yeah. Boring race, but we got to the end of it. See, sometimes Crofty talks over the top of me and I get really annoyed. I don't think he's going to do that today. So race 1, let's update the standings. Alpu 0. Owen 25. As you can see the results there. Flavio Neves, one of my favourite drivers he is. So we'll just wait now as I update the standings. So let's see if Matt can rejoin. So, I am not asleep. You guys may be, but it's time for one-shot qualifying for the second race. We're down 2 cars now, so let's hope they can make this a bloody entertaining race. Thank you all for tuning in and staying with us. I know it's not probably the best thing to watch. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, right, here we go. Neck and neck, neck and neck. So, Owen's come. We've got some issues here with the user interface, haven't we? So, Owen now in the lead through the first couple of corners with Jail just behind. So, let's get some intervals up. So, Owen's the quickest through the first sector now. Not really much between them, is there? So if there's a small mistake here by Owen, he could lose this. Oh, he's slow through entry. Does that mean Giles gone slightly wide? No. Slightly dodgy line there by Jayor into these corners. More and more I watch onboard from Owen, the more I'm convinced he has steering wheel. Gets these corners hooked up very nicely. I think we're going to find out that this is a pole position lap for Owen, although it must be quite close. It's almost like the same car, isn't it? Oh, in second. Oh wow, Jail has actually clinched it, I think. Did he get it? Did Jail, did he get it at the line? So can he keep this pole position? Very close on the line. Hopefully he can do it. It should be an epic race between 2 really quick cars. Notice how I'm bigging it up in the hope it does actually live up to it. Let's hope that Jayor has learnt from his previous race. It's just a formation lap. Won't let me change camera type for some reason. There we go. Shayul goes off the track. I seem to have quite a bit of understeer in this car. So, as we come towards the end of the formation lap, who will take victory in this second race of the Classic League? Hopefully, Jayor can keep it together this time. Five red lights, and here we go. Owen's got the inside line. Can Jayor outbrake him? Owen's gone. Owen's done it. Owen could have gone deep there, but he didn't. Jayor's just got to keep it tight around here, getting to the slipstream. Here we go. He's got a really good run out of this corner, though, isn't he? Owen's going to defend the inside line. Can he get past around the outside? Jayor. Is there contact? Joel takes the lead around the outside. No, Owen's come back at him. Owen has come back. Oh, rear's gone. Too happy on the throttle there. I'm going to keep those rears in check. Sliding around a little bit too much. There's your race, guys. Owen's going to win. There's nice shots on this game, isn't there? But it's about the only good thing about this game these days. Owen did say he was going to make an interesting race with Joel, but still waiting for that to happen, really, aren't we? Joel could be coming back into the race a little bit now. Except fastest lap. Closed in by quite a few tenths. Settling into a rhythm. It's quite clever racing there. Some inexperienced drivers may have gone for the dive bomb there, but Joel didn't. A bit of a slipstream here, but not enough to get for an overtake. Again, another fastest lap by Joel. A bit too late on the brakes there. Carried him slightly wide, but no one really gives Owen a rough go at overtaking. Take it easy around Owen, people do. You notice from the classic league racing and the main league racing, no one will be that determined to get past him. Until he makes a mistake and Jayor copies his location of error. You'll get a nice run, but I don't think it'll be enough. Gonna make sure he doesn't run into the back of Owen here, because it's easy to do because you lose downforce and you just keep going. It's really close on the back of Owen now, because we make sure he gets a nice exit here. Owen gets slightly wide out on the curb. Jayor could get a really nice run here. Expect Owen to go defensive to the inside. As Jayor goes to the outside now. Can he make a move happen? Oh, he's got the inside. Owen still keeps the inside for the next corner though. So going down this straight now. Expect him to get quite a nice slipstream. Dive to the outside. Oh, Owen's there though. Dives back up the inside. Not quite. It's going to be next to Owen. Brake earlier. No, he decides to brake later. It's going to take him right out. Off the track. Nice little battle going on here though. This is sort of racing we like seeing in the Classic League. Again, doesn't do a silly dive bomb. Anyone driving against me always seems to do those dive bombs. Owen's pulled out a little bit of a gap this lap. It was always more difficult to follow in a dirty air. Hitting the limiters now in the car. Lost the back end a little bit through that corner. For some reason, mounting that curb loses you a hell of a lot of time in these cars. On the exit. He knows what he's got to do, Jayor. Just keep close throughout the lap. And an opportunity will present itself later on. Thought about going up the inside, but the door was quickly closed by Owen there. Got a bit tail happy at the exit there. Going to be too far back this lap around to try and fabricate a move. Owen's got a 3-second penalty for cutting corners. That's going to spice this race up a little bit. Oh. Sharp intake of air from me there. I thought he was going to lose the back end. And gaps opening up down straight a little bit. only now starting to get the benefit of the slipstream. So Owen sets the fastest lap of the race. It's Owen's only time in Brazil this year because he's missing the main league race around Brazil. Owen sets quickest lap again. Oh, I thought he was going to head towards the barrier again there. I think we know who's going to win this race. It's time to close the gap a little bit, Jayo, now. Now, has Owen got some sort of issue? Jayo will be starting to fancy this race now. Where did Owen go? I wasn't looking. Did you let him pass? Did Owen got some sort of issue? Well, it's been a change in lead now anyway. Owen now finds himself in second. Jayo's found himself in the lead. That was unexpected. I was looking down at... I'll look back up again in the next minute. Change the lead. So I could tell if it was a good overtake or not, if any of you are left watching. Was it a good over? Here we go. I've got a comment on the video. 2 laps left. Owen's really dropping back, isn't he? He's okay on fuel. So is Jayo, so I'm a bit confused about this late loss of pace from Owen. Seems to be braking and accelerating at the same time though, Owen. So about to approach our final lap. It seems to have all gone wrong for Owen in the last few laps. I don't know why he suddenly lost so much speed, as Jayor now seems to be accelerating and braking at the same time. So Owen won the first race, Jayor finished second. It looks like if it stays like this, Jayor will win the second race and Owen will finish second. Doesn't take a genius to work that one out, does it? This has been one of the most boring races we've ever seen in the Classic League, and you could help us make it better by either turning up or by joining us. There's always spaces available in this Classic League. We can get as many cars as possible. It's not an issue. As we see Jayor round the final proper corner, as he comes towards the line to win in the Classic League, and look how happy he is. And here comes Owen to take second. Did he take second? Owen did take second. So, Jayor wins, Owen finished second. That's the wrap from this race. Thank you for watching, and this won't be the last live race this weekend. Tomorrow you can watch live action from my onboard of the main league, where hopefully I will try retaking the championship lead, and Owen will be trying to make sure that doesn't happen. So please join us tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a lot more entertaining than this was. So see you guys soon.